Ah, damn it. Got arrested. So you guys need to know a bit of history about myself and about this vlog. I was born in the land of deserts, Saudi Arabia. And later moved to Pakistan for our education. After graduation, lived and worked almost 10 years in Afghanistan. And for those of you who might be thinking, why Afghanistan? Well, I was working as an engineer for a telecom company. And while this differentiated experience and cultural background benefited me a lot, it had a downside also. Most of my friends started thinking of me as a spy or a secret agent. And this misunderstanding stayed for quite a long time. But while I am no secret agent, I thought of a crazy idea of taking you guys to Tallinn, where together we will explore some of the relics of the notorious Soviet spy agency called the KGB. Let me warn you that some of those sites are quite challenging to access and are even located deep underwater. During the Cold War era, KGB was the forefront spy agency for the Soviet Union, with its regional headquarters in Tallinn. Tallinn is situated at the shore of the Baltic Sea. It takes only 20 euros and 2 hours to reach here from Helsinki by a cruise ship. By the way, one of KGB's infiltration methods was honey trapping. They would use beautiful girls to lure their target, or to get vital information out of them. Sounds pretty exciting. Anyhow, now that I'm already in a 007 mode, why not spend the rest of the night also in a 007 style? So this is Capsule Hotel. Tallinn's futuristic concept hotel, where everything is fully digital. These sleeping pods are very comfortable. Wait, an envelope. Wow, maybe a secret mission? Ah, damn. Just an access card inside for the sleeping pods, and of course for the lockers. If you are in Tallinn and vlogging about KGB, you need to be armed all the time, since your life is under constant threat. One more essential thing in making a spy vlog is that you need a cool 007 kind of a ride. Those rides are usually hidden and parked somewhere in an abandoned industrial area. That's where I'll get my ride also. thanks to my Estonian colleague. What the hell? Is that my ride? No way. Well, time to dress up and look at our real ride. Okay. Okay, let's go. Very nice. Time to hit the road. So our first stop is the KGB Museum in Viru Hotel, Tallinn. This hotel was built in 1972 during the peak of US-Soviet Cold War for one single purpose: to spy on the Western guests. It was the tallest building in Estonia with 23 floors, but only 22 official floors were declared. The last 23rd floor was the KGB office. Let me take you to the hidden 23rd floor, which was inaccessible for the hotel's guests. Yes. From here. And even for the most of the staff. Nowadays, it's only open for the tourists.
But the KGB officers made an exception for our employees. You see, our employees could come here because they needed to fix, let's say, ventilation or electricity, etc. All of those things were located behind this gray wall.
When the Soviet Union broke during the late 80s, they left Estonia and other Baltic countries almost overnight. And therefore, this KGB cell was also left in the same state as you see it today. A famous highly advanced construction material was used to build this hotel, called the microconcrete, which means half portion concrete and half portion microphones. Every document you see here is in its original form, reminding the dark days of the most notorious Soviet spy agency. The whole of the building was under surveillance and bugged, and the famous statement, "Even walls have ears," was an actual reality in this hotel.
And now, talking about the history of the KGB department, the hotel has 450 rooms. For their operations, they prepared about 60 rooms. That means they installed their microphones, and those rooms were meant for whom? For suspicious citizens. And now the question is, who was a suspicious citizen? You see, it never had anything to do with your passport or ethnicity. It wasn't that important. What they cared about was your occupation.
Besides high-tech gadgets, they had bugging equipment ranging from telephones to cutlery and crockery, and even hidden cameras. Let's head back to the original, official 22nd floor. I'll take you now to another infamous KGB site called the Patarei prison, or the Battery prison.
Внимание! Говорит Москва. Слушайте Москву.
Also located in Tallinn and originally built in the mid-1800s as a fortress, the structure was converted into a prison in 1919 after Estonia declared independence in the year 1918. Being operational up until 2005, Patarei prison is still a terrifying symbol of Soviet and Nazi political terror for Estonians. Let's go inside and freak out. These dark and dirty cells remind you of all the prison break movies you have ever seen. The massive prison is spanning 4 hectares of land right next to the Baltic Sea. With guard towers every 50 meters, this prison was considered a hell in a cell. The broken head from a Stalin statue symbolizes the fall of the Soviet Union and is still a scary sight. Let me take you upstairs to show you the room where KGB would pick their targets. Each target was secretly photographed and was taken down in a discreet manner. I hear something behind the closed doors. Gives me a creep hearing all these propaganda tapes from the Soviet times.
Teile esitatud süüdistuse järgi selles, et olite liikmeks Nõukogude korrakondade.
If only walls could speak, what scary stories they could tell. So if you ever visit Tallinn, do visit Patarei prison. It's totally worth it. Okay, now we are heading to see another awesome Soviet relic almost 40 kilometers outside of Tallinn called Rummu Lake. It is a very mysterious lake which was formed just overnight. Some stories suggest that the limestone mine in the area got flooded by accident. Others speculate that a pumping station of a former Soviet prison malfunctioned or got sabotaged. Well, you never know with the Soviets. Anyways, rumor has it that it was done deliberately by the KGB to destroy any traces of their secret facilities in the prison. Well, we will dive there and try to explore the sunken prison and its surroundings. However, very close to Rummu, in the town of Amari, is another bizarre Soviet site. It is called the Amari Pilots Cemetery. It is a pilot's graveyard where Soviet airmen are buried beneath the fins of the very aircraft they likely died in. Almost all of them flew Soviet planes and were killed in action. No idea which year they died and how they died, but it sure seems that they took their planes to their graves. On a normal day, I would have surely gotten spooked from the cemetery, but not today, since I'm in a 007 mode already. As you can see, nothing can harm a secret agent but his own ego.
Take the next left onto Recentbury, bus 11
I hope you liked the site, and let's now head towards our last spy adventure of the day, diving in the Rummu lake, to explore the sunken forest and the abandoned prison. But first, I need to change to more appropriate clothing. We will take these rafts into the lake, right on top of the diving sites. They're equipped with all the necessary diving gear and even subboards for those who wants to have some fun. Meet our driver Anton.
Please take a bathroom behind the rafts or the bathroom because we don't have here the bathroom.
If I don't need the bathroom, then it's
Yeah, but we are 2.5 hours in the water, so we probably want to go.
Not quite sure why the lady is acting like my grandmother. Well, she's quite adorable though. While Granny amuses us with her stories, I'm thinking about the diving and got no clue what she's telling. Well, love the Estonian accent though. Couldn't have asked for a better day to dive. One last check, and finally it's time to gear up. Gosh, Granny's super active. Love her energy. But yeah, let's get ready.
Somebody just crashed them or somebody just pushed a button, we don't know. But the water raised very quickly. It took only like 1 week or 2 weeks and we had lake.
See, I told you she's adorable. You must be wondering what's running in my mind right now. Well, actually, I'm nervous. Anyways, let's descend and show the wonders of Lake Rummu. So all the secret agents are in the water now. I can share their names. But then again, they will all be made up names, so it's better I skip that part. Our first exploration site is the sunken forest, which looks beautiful beyond words, like a fairy tale paradise. Let's explore it together. I should mention here that for safety reasons, we always dive in pairs of 2. So me and my dive buddy are always together. If any rocks could speak, what history they could tell us. And now we reach the sunken prison. Now, if the Soviet sabotage theory is true, imagine what secrets might be still buried beneath the rubble. Maybe a secret biochemical lab, or even a Soviet version of an Area 51 site. So far, I'm only seeing pots and pans though. I wonder if there's still any prisoner inside. You would see a lot of photos online by these iron windows. Anyways, enough spy games for today. It's time to head back to the raft. With profound silence and peace in my soul, thinking for the purpose and perspective of life. And I hope that a day would come when the world wouldn't need spies or weapons to feel this simple and pure happiness.